Hello my friends, how are you? Shailesh sir here. Today we are going to discuss the second part of your chapter sound. In last part, we have discussed about sound, then what is rarefaction and what is compression. Here what is sound you know now. It is a vibrational energy and it is always in the form of mechanical wave. Sound is always in the form of mechanical wave. It is also known as longitudinal wave. Okay, sound is also known as longitudinal wave. Okay, so now there are other words in we are going to discuss in this part. There are so many other words which are related. All these words are related with sound. So what is the frequency of sound? First question. Then what is the amplitude of sound? What is the wavelength of sound? And what is the speed of sound? Let us discuss one by one. What is wavelength? You know, when you draw the graph of the sound wave traveling, propagation, it will travel from higher pressure to lower pressure. So when you draw the graph, it will have the wavy structure. So the portion of higher pressure, your graph will go upward. And when the portion of lower pressure, your graph will go downward. You know, upper part will mention the higher pressure and lower part will mention the lower pressure, decreased pressure. That you know, compression and rarefaction. So here the distance between, when you draw a graph, it will have a wavy structure. The upper parts are known as crest and the lower parts are of this wavy structure of the graph is known as trough. So distance between this two uppermost part of this wave, consecutive uppermost part of the wave is known as crest, C-R-E-S-T, and the distance between two lowermost part which are known as trough, T-R-O-U-G-H, trough, is known as this wavelength. Wavelength is nothing, either the distance between upper part which are known as crest, or distance between two lower part which are known as trough. So distance between two crest or two trough, between two consecutive this wave is known as this wavelength of the sound. Wavelength of sound is nothing, the distance between two consecutive crest or this distance between two consecutive this trough, T-R-O-U-G-H, lower part. Okay, so what is this crest and trough now you know, and what is wavelength? They are the distance between the two crest, means two upper part, or distance between two lower part, which are known as trough. Both are same, mind well, always equal. So that is wavelength, which is denoted by the symbol lambda, L-M-B-D-A. Symbol is just like a inverse Y. There it look inverted Y. Okay, inverse Y you know, that's when you invert it, so it looks like lambda. Okay, so similar to lambda. Okay, so here, so symbol of, now you know, this wavelength is lambda, Greek letter lambda. Okay, and this wavelength is nothing, distance between two crest or distance between two trough, upper part or lower part distance. Okay, now when how this wavelength will form one wave, so that is the distance you know. Now what is the speed of the sound? What is the speed of the sound? Speed means you know, distance traveled in unit time, distance upon time. The here distance of one wave is equal to the two distance between two crest or distance between two trough. That is wavelength. So distance traveled equal to one wavelength in unit time. Distance traveled equal to its wavelength in the unit time is known as this speed of the sound. Speed of the sound. Now, what is the speed of the sound? Distance traveled of the wavelength in unit time. Distance traveled by the wavelength in unit time is known as this speed of the sound. distance upon time, speed you know. The distance equal to here this wavelength. The wavelength is symbolized by lambda. This speed of the sound wave will be this lambda upon t, time, unit time. Lambda upon t. Lambda means wavelength upon time. Okay, so this is the formula we get from this discussion. Okay, now what is frequency we have seen, the number of what is wavelength we have seen, and what is speed of the sound. Now what is frequency that we have to discuss now. What is frequency? So you know, sound wave is created by the oscillation or vibration. You know, there are two words. Either you say vibration or oscillation. Move leftward, rightward from its mean position, means center position. Okay, so from center position molecule vibrate leftward, rightward, leftward. Again, when it comes steady, it will be in the mid position, center position. Okay, so now, what is frequency? The number of oscillations or vibrations occurred in unit time. In 1 second, how many oscillations are done, or how many vibrations are done? That is known as frequency, my friend. Frequency is nothing, number of vibration or number of oscillations occurring in 1 second or in unit time. That is known as frequency. So more the frequency, your sound will be this shriller, and like girl, you know, and less the frequency, your sound will be harsh like boys, you know. Now, so shrill sound and a harsh sound, that depends on your this frequency of this sound waves. Even second word is pitch. What is the pitch of sound? Means when sound is with high frequency, it will create the high pitch, more shrillness, and it is vibrating with less frequency. Sound is of less frequency, then it will have the low pitches of sound, means lower, this harsh sound, lower. And when you go more lower frequency, it will be whispering, like whispering sound. It will be like this. Okay, so this is the frequency creates this shrillness and harshness of the sound. Okay, high. Then what is the loudness and the slowness of the sound depends on. That is how much loud sound you can create and how much this lower sound, whispering sound we create. That mainly depends on the amplitude of the sound. Okay, so what is amplitude of sound? Now, so you know, sound waves, these particles when vibrate or oscillate, then only sound is produced. So when they vibrate from this oscillate from mean position or vibrate, so they move first rightward, then leftward, leftward. So from the mean position, that is center position. Now the distance of the vibration, either leftward or rightward from this mean position. Distance from the mean position, either rightward or leftward, is known as amplitude. Amplitude is nothing but it is a distance from the mean position, center position of the vibration. How much distance is traveled in leftward direction, and how much distance or how much distance is traveled in rightward when it vibrates. It will vibrate in the fixed fixed distance. It cannot move forward. Thus, it can go leftward and rightward, go back and forth, forward and backward, like this. Okay, but it cannot move. These particles of your object cannot move. Sound will move by the pressure of this vibration, this push of the vibration. But these molecules will not move forward. Your sound wave will move forward. That is propagation. Mind well. So here, the distance of the vibration, either rightward or leftward from its mean position, from its center position, is known as amplitude. Amplitude is nothing, my friend. It is a distance from the center position, either leftward distance or rightward distance created when it is vibrated. Okay. So this is amplitude. Now on this amplitude, how much distance it will travel, leftward or rightward? More the distance will be traveled, your loudness of the sound will be more, and less the distance will be traveled, your loudness will be less or low. You will, when you are shouting, this amplitude of your sound vibration will be very fast, leftward and rightward. The distance they will travel more. That is loud sound. And when you speak very slow, normal or slow, then your this amplitude will be lower. It will not displace high. It will displace less leftward and less rightward. And when you are whispering, so very less, it will your amplitude will be very less leftward or rightward. The distance, that is amplitude, this vibration, distance of the vibration, leftward or rightward. So your sound will be whispering. That is whispering, whispering of sound. That is also depending on your this amplitude, and means that is the loudness, low loudness, that is slow sound, and more loudness means shouting sound. Okay, and another word, there is a pitch. Pitch of the sound, that depends on frequency. That is the rhythmatic sound, the shrill sound or a harsh sound, not the loudness, mind well. So here, so that this pitch, that word is used in generally music. In musical instrument, number of high instrument, you will use either in the high pitch or in the low pitch or the medium pitch sound. Then you have to change the speed to get the rhythm. Sometime higher, then going lower, then sometime middle, moderate. That is the creation of music depends on this pitch of the sound. That is the changing frequency in rhythmatic manner. That is music. So it will be soothing to your this ear. It will be you will love to listen the music, not the noise. Noise have irregular pitch. No rhythmatic pitch. No rhythmatic this frequency. So you will get bored, or you will put the finger in your ear, because noise you want to like to listen in them. Okay. So here, clear what is amplitude, what is wavelength, what is frequency, what is the speed of the sound. Now there is another 2 points, very important: reflection of sound and echo, ACHO, echo of the sound. What is reflection? You know, like light wave on the hard surface, when it falls, a hard and shiny surface, it will rebound back. That bouncing back of light. The same way, when these sound waves are struck on a hard surface, here shiny surface is not necessary, mind well. The difference is only that. Okay, so when they are any sound wave is striking on a hard surface, it will bounce back. This bouncing back of sound is known as reflection of sound, my friend. So now this word echo is also related with this reflection. You know, every reflection of sound we can't listen the echo, but if your hole is bigger or distance is far from your your mouth, quite far, then echo is heard. That reflected the sound will come later. Due to the far distance, it will come. When it is reflected, it will take you will listen the sound when you speak out. But when it is reflected back, you won't be able to listen it soon. But after some time, a few seconds, you will listen the same voice. That is echo, repeated sound. When you speak, that you will hear, and after the reflected sound come, but after some second, that will be heard again. That you will say it is a echo of my sound. Echo means, repetition of sound. It is a single repetition, general echo, single repetition of sound. mind well. This it will strike and come back after some time. That is time. It comes. It should not come soon. In the less distances, there the echo will not be heard in a hall. Big hall only it will be occurring, or on the distance. This you are standing near the valley and near the big mountain, far away, and then when you shout, your sound will come back as a echo. Distance is due to the more distance, and in a big hall also, the distance of the wall is more from your body. There is some specific distance to hear the echo. I think it is nearly 50 feet, to my knowledge, nearly 50 feet, or 17 meter, 17 meter. Then you will be able to, more than 17 meter, then you will be able to hear the echo. Okay, so that is echo, and it occurs due to the reflection. But not all the reflection, as I told, reflection from the farther object. Distance must be, that object reflection, giving object must be farther, little farther, according to our requirement of echo. Okay, so here all the points we have covered, basic points of sound are covered. Then also one point is left, my friend, that is known as reverberation of sound. What is the word? Reverberation, not the reverberation, reverberation of the sound. R-E-V-E-R, reverberation, B-E-R-R-A-T-I-O-N, reverberation of sound. So here now you know what is the echo. That is a single reflection of the sound, but this object should be far from our body, from our mouth. Okay, then when it reflect back after some time, then echo is heard. So here sometime in the big hole, there are many corners, 4 walls and also floor. And if it is empty, suppose there is no furniture or nothing, it is totally empty. So this sound is reflected many times. Many times it will not have any obstruction of this furniture or any other thing, because your hole is empty. So that in empty hole, and big hole, there must be a distance for this to listen the echo, that you know. So there will be multi-reflection, not the single reflection, multi-reflection. What is multi-reflection? Some sound wave, when you speak, some sound wave will strike on the wall, some will strike on your ceiling, some sound wave will strike on the floor. So from all these directions, sound will be reflected back, multi-reflection. From ceiling it will be reflected, from your wall it will be reflected, from your floor it will be reflected. So the multiple echo will mix up. They will come in the form of echo, as there must be a big hall, and an empty hall condition second. So you will find that is continuous sound. This echo sound, continuous sound, which are due to the mixed echo, reflected echo. So this is known as reverberation. The multiple this reflection occurs due to this reverberation occurs due to the multiple reflection of sound wave. Okay, by walls, by ceilings, and by floors. That is, and it will create the continuous mixing of echo that will create the continuous sound. You will hear it in the whole. You will experience when you speak in the whole, empty hole. Oh, so it will be moving in all the room, in all the corners. Your sound will move. You will find it something continuous. Okay. So that is reverberation. The how can we stop the reverberation in big? Yes, just put a furniture, and this other this bad conductor thing of this reflection, which will create the less reflection. Okay, so then the reverberation effect will be reduced or nullify. It will be cancelled when your room is not empty, and if you fill your these ceilings and all these corners with these clothes or these sponges, then it will not have, if you this hang the screen, this clothes of this what we call this big screens means this of the cloth, not this your movie screen might well. So that is this will reduce or nullify, cancel the reverberation effect. And if the hole is empty, then this will occur more. And when hole is filled up, the reverberation will be quite reduced or it will be cancelled totally. Okay, that's why they are in corners. They are in big holes. They are filling some this non-conductor material, which will reduce this sound. Okay, which will reduce the reflection. Okay, these spongy subjects, clothes piece, all of this bad conductor, they will give the less reflection. Okay, soft object, hard, not the hard, soft objects like sponge, they will also have the little reflection. That's why. Okay, the reverberation is a multiple reflection, and due to multiple reflection, multiple this echo will be heard, but they are mixed simultaneously. So you will find them continuous, not like the single echo coming after some time. Here everything will be looking like continuous. Your own voice will keep moving in the whole. Okay, while in echo only you will hear one time sound. And there are also multiple echo also in some corners of this very big this hole. So when you will listen your sound not one time, 2 time, 4 time, 5 time, like from every corner it will be reflected one after the other time, and you will hear one after other. That is also occurring in some of the palaces. Bijapur palace in this, I think Rajasthan or wherever, I don't know exactly, but there is a Bijapur famous for this echo. From its dome, this dome is constructed such that this multiple echo are formed. Not the reverberation, mind. Here I am speaking about the echo. The reverberation, it is the mixing of echo. Here the one by one is specifically architecturally constructed. So sound is deflected in one corner, then after some time it will reflect it from the other corner, third corner, and you will listen one by one your echo, or 2 times, 5 times, like this. Okay, so this was all about this chapter. What is sound? What is rarefaction? Means lower pressure, and compression means higher pressure of air. Okay, then what is reverberation? Multiple this reflection. Then what is echo? Single reflection. But this there must be big hole, or there must be a minimum distance, larger distance, larger distance, more than 50 feet. Okay, now and what is frequency of sound, what is amplitude of sound, and what is loudness of sound depending on your amplitude, what is shrillness of sound depending on your frequency. Okay, what is this was all about your chapter. Sound, its result, it is used in this rhythmatic sound is used in music. You will love to enjoy. That is rhythmatic sound, high pitch, low pitch, rhythmatic pitches, and noisy sound no one will love to listen. That is unbalanced pitches, mixing pitches, irregular sound, irregular frequencies. Okay, so here